大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 21樽，繼續刺客教條維京紀元。嗱，上集就已經救翻阿哥席格德啦，仲消滅咗一個聖騎士。咁而家我哋繼續遊戲啦。首先就要翻嚟長屋呢度睇一睇阿哥嘅傷勢啊。
Sigurd Jarl, back where you belong. I missed you, my brother.
Yeah, you missed me. Once or twice, I hear.
乜嘢兩次啊
What?
You took your time to find me. Was it for this? To enjoy your time on my throne?
I did only what you asked of me.
You slew all those who questioned you.
That is not what happened. Ranvi will tell you.
Oh yeah, we'll see. My dear wife, brought to me as a gift by her clan to pacify my ambition. Yes, I'm sure she will be the one to tell me the truth.
What did that witch Fulke do to you?
You cannot even begin to imagine the things I've seen, what I've learned. Born of gods is who I am. A lord of war, a Roman Mars. I know who I am, I know my destiny, and you will not hinder me!
你都冇咁隻手啦，仲戰咩神啫？我哋撲心撲命救你出嚟㗎，如果唔係你死咗啦。
Brother.
Forgive me. I am faint. Tired of the day and all that has passed. I need air.
席格德根本就自暴自棄，覺得自己就係權力嘅中心。
He's been this way since his return. Could you speak with him? Settle his mind? I can try.
我驚越講佢越嬲喎。
Stand with cheer, one and all. Today is a day of celebration. Our Jarl is with us. Tonight, let us drink and eat in honor of his return. And now, I will delight you with a poem in praise of the man, a new composition of my own.
仲唱歌跳舞，佢而家心情好差喎。同埋頭先阿貝森姆好似有啲嘢想講。
Basim, will you not join us?
In time, I may celebrate, but tonight is a melancholy mood. I would rather sit here quietly alone with my thoughts.
I understand.
Do not let Sigurd's present mood upset you. He spoke warmly of you as we sailed here. I believe he still trusts you more deeply than he can express.
We trust each other.
That is clear. Enjoy the feast, Eivor.
唉，佢對阿沃爾嘅信任係以前嘅事啫。
In the cemetery, his mood is dark. There you are, brother. What are you doing here? I was looking for you. Sigurd.
Dark Dyke defending my honor?
So he claimed.
Then he was a fool. My honor needs no defense. It is stone solid, unblemished.
I offered him a way out, but...
Shh. Say nothing more of the past. It is gone. There is a rift as deep as death between then and now. I was tested, Eivor, in a crucible of blood and fire. And in my agony, I was reborn. You may think me less than I was, but this is not so. I am greater than before. My mind is a wellspring of prophecies, visions that tell me who I truly am. And for all that, I am grateful for my suffering.
Sigurd, I want to understand. But all you say makes little sense.
Basim saw these things in me. Fulke, too. Despite her cruelty, she spoke the truth. I am more than the man I was. More than this hobbling stick that stands before you. You must look harder, Eivor. deeper. See for yourself what they found in me. Do you see it? My greater self.
I don't know what that means.
Look. This is the face of a god.
I see only my brother and my truest friend. Return to where he is loved and cherished. Where he's meant to be.
You are kind. But your eyes are clouded by the past. A place I can no longer see. I fear our paths diverged long ago. Go. I wish to be alone. Return to my feast and drink for me. Celebrate the days to come in my name.
嗱，我覺得阿直格德佢基本上就好似啲信咗邪教嘅人咁。而家人哋講乜佢都信，佢覺得自己係神嚟嘅，教主嚟嘅添啦，就嚟係。
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranvi. Best tell her the good news.
你都可以報告下俾佢個老婆知㗎啦。
What happened yesterday? You and Sigurd disappeared during the feast, and when he returned, he went straight to our room without a word.
We talked for a time. I asked many questions, but got few answers. I wish I could say more. Sigurd wants to blame me for every mishap that has befallen him, but gives me no credit for his rescue. I don't understand.
Yet he does speak with you. With me, he has gone totally silent. So, what now?
This is for Sussex. We burned it to the ground to save one man. Yet he's barely the man we were searching for.
Quite so.
嗱，總之都係咁樣，我哋係佔領咗呢個地方㗎啦。渡亞鄉呢度都因為我哋今次戰役，所以個聲望提高咗，唔知會唔會有啲新嘅建築物咧？咁跟住落嚟，我諗我哋都係要繼續去揾其他唔同嘅同盟啦。不如就去個近近地嘅埃塞克斯，因為佢需要8路力量嘅啫。
What of Essex?
We received a summons from the Elderman and his Lady of Colchester, requesting you specifically for a matter of great secrecy.
Foreboding. And who is this Elderman? One of King Alfred's lackeys.
According to my scouts, he is a man who cares more for his own indulgences than the safety of his people. Approach with care.
又係暴君嚟嘅喎呢個人。
I will leave at once.
An alliance in Essex would be invaluable, but go with caution.
佢咁樣講咧，好似我哋去到呢個地方會有啲咩危機咁樣。
If they see me, this will get messy.
嗱，嚟到科爾切斯特，咁我哋要揾嘅人應該就喺呢度建築物裏面。哦，原來呢度係郡長屋企嚟嘅，唔怪得咁大啦。
It seems Elderman Beerston has made this ruin his longhouse.
His household is as poorly run as his lands.
Estrid is a good wife. Far better than he deserves.
You would say that, Adrian. Your wife acts like a sow in a skirt.
My sweater run is a worthy woman, you coxcomb. But she's an excellent cook.
With a fine nose for truffles.
If Birston does not return soon, wine will not be the only thing spilled upon his floors.
Now, gentlemen, everyone is fractious with this waiting. Let us be civil at least.
喂，咁睇嚟白斯坦好似唔喺度喎，不如問下佢知唔知去咗邊啦
Lord,
Ah, a heroic-looking Dane in our midst.
I am looking for Beerstan, the Elderman of this shire.
Our lord is not at home, but his wife is receiving visitors upstairs, in her usual fashion. If you speak with her, pass on that we've run out of ale.
OK， 即係話我哋而家咧應該係揾阿郡長夫人，但係唔使傳召咁好嘅嚇。
Beerston's things disrespect you, lady.
我有時睇唔晒佢嘅嘢。
You! Gods will come at one cry from me!
Sheathe your blade, lady. I am Eivor of the Raven clan, here at your husband's request.
Another Dane.
做咩？之前有其他單族人嚟過咩
I am Estrid, wife of the Lord of Essex. As you may have heard, my lord is not at home.
但係呢個雲雀夫人係暫時我哋喺刺客教條裏面見過最靚嗰個嚟嘅喎。咁我同你傾 OK 啦，嗬
If he is away, I will speak to you.
Oh, that you could, Eivor, for I am sure this hall would shake with our merry wit. But your accord must be reached with him.
You do not strike me as a meek Saxon wife.
Do you yet see an ember of my Frankish fire, Ravenwalker? Perhaps it dances in my eyes?
I am weary of rounding up Saxons. Is your husband stolen, drunk, or wayward?
He'll be stalking the woodlands today, hunting game and ignoring the vital affairs of Essex. One such affair is why we called for you.
If I can find him, I will remind him of his duties.
Such would be a miracle. His favorite haunt is southwest of here. The lavender fields there attract the prey, God help him.
With luck he hasn't been eaten, but I will return either way.
實在太過分！屋企有咁靚嘅夫人，你走去打獵，唔係掛住去打獵偷懶。
Patience is a godly virtue, Adred.
Even the saints would tire of waiting for Beerstan to hang up his bow. Dear Estrid, we must discuss the affairs of this land, with or without him.
原來你行咗落嚟啊！咁行啦，我哋去揾人先。
Hunting is a fine sport, but I hope the Elderman has not become the prey. No good comes from a camp this bloody.
喂，呢度燒晒喎，士兵又死埋，有咩野獸咁犀利啊
Go, Sunan.
而家應該係要調查。呢邊。
They were caught off guard as they supped.
跟住呢度有狼叫聲。
They were attacked by a beast, something strong enough to kill a horse.
喂，佢殺完隻馬之後食埋㗎喎。後邊仲有。
The remains of the hunting party. This one was savaged by a large animal.
唔通有熊？手刮埋先，唔好嘥。但係點解我身上面有箭嘅咧？有啲奇怪喎。
Some large prey left these tracks in the grass. The hunters were prey to a large beast or two. I can only hope that Beerstan still lives.
哇！隻巨人大得有啲過分啫，成個肚腩咁大喎。
Go, my eyes.
揾到喺前面。唔通有啲咩傳奇生物？
Beerstan!
Ready your weapon, or accept your fate as a feast for bears.
幫住
Your weapon strikes true.
大佬，佢咁大隻，
You
好
have
難
savaged
揼
enough
㗎
men
喎。
today, beast.
擋唔到你，算啦。仲有一隻喺邊啊？呢度。
Surrender! Do not let them charge you.
傻仔嚟㗎。
This is one Well fought, friend. I would not have survived this ambush without you. You have my gratitude to stumble upon me in my moment of greatest peril. Perhaps you were God sent.
I am Estrid sent. Your wife and the Thanes of Essex both want your balls on a blacksmith's anvil.
When do they not? You could return and report that the savage claw took me. Poor Beerstan, his exit pursued by a bear.
And make the beast Lord of Essex in your stead.
No doubt my Estrid would prefer his velvet paws to my calloused hands. So, who are you? A sellsword?
我終於明白點解佢唔中意陪我老婆啦！呢啲就係典型嘅有心無力。既然佢頭先都主動講佢同妻子啲嘢啦，不如我哋八卦下先。
You speak ill of your wife. Has your love faded, or were you ill-matched?
As family, we are as close as Cain and Abel. She is a willful woman, and I am a bad husband. You know me, it seems.
only by reputation.
A deliciously teasing sentiment.
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. You hinted at an alliance for the loan of my unique talents.
Blood, yes. Let us return to Colchester at once, and we'll speak more of the delicate matter on my mind. I'm glad you answered my summons. I did not expect such a skilled fighter.
It's good I came when I did. You lost many men on this hunt.
Good men, all. They will have the proper rights, and their families will be cared for.
Your people sacrificed much for your sport.
They did. There is no balm for my tortured heart.
Why did you ask me here?
Do you believe in true love, Eivor?
I have loved.
But have you truly? Has a longing burned in your breast, a sweet, lingering pain, paralyzing you with its sting?
There is pain enough in battle. I do not seek it out in love.
I long for it. The thrill of a fight softly won. My wife Estrid lacks fire. She is a fish out of water, cold and dead.
She showed great passion when I met her, keeping your things in check.
Oh, they love her, it is true. Some with too much devotion. And I have not been a good and attentive husband. I have always been a plucked goose in matters of love. And a piss-poor ruler to boot.
Strong must be the hand that steers the ship, Beeston.
My hand would rather tug the catgut of a well-crafted bow. My eyes narrowing at the sight of prey.
Aye, a crown sits heavy on the head.
Then let us run wild and free in the woods as the wolves do. Live on our wits, prowl and stalk and feast.
You have a romantic way about you, Beeston.
Do not fret. My guards will not worry you when we are together.
You must mark me if you think I'm capable of worry. Have you built your city in the ruins of another?
No, these builders are lost to the annals of time. Far advanced of the Saxon hovels of Wattle and Daub, I have ambition to build a great palace myself, with mosaics and balmy courtyards.
What stops you?
That which stops all but the most creative minds. Coin, imagination, talent.
And your people? Is Essex happy?
That is a question I never really ponder. I suppose they are. I hope they are. Alfred believes I rule like a chickless hen, flapping and squawking over nothing but the farmer's dinner.
He interferes.
No, he disapproves. Is that not infinitely worse? But look, we are nearing my hall. I must face the wolves at my door before we discuss your favor to Essex, Eivor.
It may be I can speed your business along.
點啊？你轉完圈未啊？你識唔識返屋企啊？其實，定係我哋隻馬阻住咗佢，所以佢跑唔到。其實頭先聽佢講嘢咧，我覺得呢一個郡長啊，都唔係話咁衰嘅啫，佢知自己有嘢做得唔好嘅喎。
Ready to help me fend off the spears of their displeasure?
Let them speak their woes. I'll advise you if I can.
Who is this owl, Beeston, that twitters in your ear?
An advisor, nothing more. Here to help Essex navigate her brewing storms. Now, my dear brethren, Adrid, perhaps you will start us off. What troubles you?
You're a disgrace, Beerstan. Couldn't get a sow pissed in an alehouse. Alfred's men are crawling all over Essex.
King Alfred, yes. Though it is within his right, the constant presence of his men is certainly an issue.
呢個完全就係鬥具嘅玩法嚟嘅。咁而家不如吟下詩先啦。
When the months are coldest, the mistletoe is full grown, cloaked in her winter strength.
Meaning that we should weather this? Stay strong? Yes, that's it. Not bend in the wind like stalks of wheat. And you, Wyatt, what do you say?
Your preparations for the Lammas festival. How can you think of spending so much coin when your people are starving?
咁你都唔可以節食嘅，酒同詩歌得唔得咧？
Drink, be merry, eat your fill. Sing of great battles, for tomorrow we may die. There is no problem that mead and song cannot solve.
Do we not deserve such mirth? A great feast and happiness? The dark days of winter approach. Let us drink them away.
And Aldrich, do you yap like a she-hound as Adred does?
You know my thoughts, Bearston. The field. How can we give men to Alfred for his wars when our harvest suffers day by day?
你點解好似傀儡咁嘅喂？繼續都係吟詩。
Beware of sleep on a witch's bosom, nor let her limbs ensnare you, for she will not bring an early harvest.
Bosoms, that? No. I'm afraid I don't know what that means, Abel. There! Have I not answered all your questions?
You are a stain on this shire, Beerstan. Useless.
Useless.
That's right. Yet still you haunt my hall. Be gone. I haven't time for your squabbling.
究竟點解咧？明明而家呢個地方面對緊啲咁嚴峻嘅問題，佢知自己做得唔好嘅喎。
That ceased their prattling. A fine outcome, Abel. The very soul of balance.
A firm hand is all you need, Bearston, whether on your hunting bow or on your helm.
All this talk of hunting makes me long for the woods.
Your wife awaits, Bearston. Are you not worried some other man will drench your sheets with his sweat?
Ha! She does as she must. As do I. But you will discover this soon enough.
有時畫公仔唔使畫出腸嘅。喂，同埋咧，明明就 update 咗啦，但係件斗篷都係亂咁震。
You have done the impossible, Dane. Returned my errant gander to his coop.
My pettish love. Such a stormy countenance clouds the sun of my return.
Your thanes drank the ale the abbot gifted us. All of it.
Now that is a tragedy my heart will not easily overcome.
If he looked at me with the same affection he shows for hunting deer, our marriage might have survived.
埃塞克斯存在，其實我又唔係好想幫呢個郡主住嘅，咁佢真係冷落咗個老婆啊嘛。一係咁啦，究竟你哋中間有冇愛先
I noticed your love has gone sour. Was it fresher than this?
There is so little difference between love and hate. It's difficult to say where the sourness comes from.
So, what do you need of me?
Our affairs are more of heart than of state, Eivor. What little passion there was between us faded into bickering long ago.
We would have our freedom, Eivor. I from my wife, and my wife from Essex.
I am too sharp a weapon for so soft a task. Why not part and be done with it?
Oh, were I a Dane, and divorce as simple as a slit throat. But it's not so easy as that.
咁難搞嘅咩？你哋需要嘅其實係咪一位律師啊？香港嘅話會有謝偉俊幫到你喎。嗱，而家有3個選項啦，我覺得佢哋離唔到婚，可能都係國王阻止嘅啫。
Then what is stopping you? You're King Alfred?
Ours was not a union of love, but necessity, decreed by Alfred's father to strengthen ties with Francia, not easily broken.
Explain yourselves clear and plain, and I will do it. The poetry here is mind mud.
We had a plan, a simple plan. A woman lost and a woman found.
Some time ago, we paid a Dane to kidnap me and ferry me safely to Francia. As you can see, he did not deliver.
He was certainly thorough in other regards.
Some Norse can be quick to take coin and slow to earn it. If I give my word, it is not broken.
Could we try the kidnap again? Much of the planning is done. It would only take a more trustworthy overseer.
It should be a bold venture if we do. Loud and brash and seen by all.
During our Llamas festival, merry peasants and guards with wandering eyes.
Your return to Francia would need a swift ship with a captain ready to leave England.
We could ask him.
I would have thought his steed and seamen spent.
Come find me in the market, Eivor. Our unwelcome guests require food and ale to soften their anger.
My wife is a gracious and attentive host, Eivor. The only thing that keeps my braying thanes at bay.
And the woman found?
A darling Maybud, Ulvida, my childhood sweetheart. I left her 20 years ago in Malden to marry my prickled pear.
20 years? Can an ember so cold be reignited?
We can hope. You must fan the flame. Find her, bring her to my lakeside cottage, and light a bonfire there. I will know to come. I believe she lived in the last house in Malden. A small, sweet place where fond memories were made.
I will do as you both ask, and ask Freya for success in this love game.
Good luck in your endeavors, Eivor. I pray you find my Alvida with a fair face and a yearning heart.
Now, should I look for Elvira first, or meet with Estrid at the marketplace?
估唔到我哋堂堂一個維京嘅戰士，要幫人處理啲咁樣嘅家事。嗱，好啦，今集玩到嚟呢度先啦，下集再幫佢哋搞呢個大龍鳳，又要綁架，又要搞大件事啊，又要幫你哋離婚啊，呢筆數都唔知點計。咁我哋下集再見啦 ，thank you，拜拜。